My name is Sofia. I'm 11 years old and I live in Washington Heights, Manhattan. So before I went to this all-girls Christian camp called Tapawingo, I felt a lot of turmoil and a lot of confusion on my faith and who I was as like a racially mixed child and how I wanted people to view me and not view me. I felt like people weren't accepting who I was, who I wanted to be. And I just had a lot of struggles with that. In my second year at this all-girls Tapawingo camp, after one of the worship nights, I remember going to bed and I just felt this like insane amount of just conviction and weight and just this like turmoil inside. And after not being able to go to sleep, I went outside of my cabin and me and my cabin counselor just had a long conversation of like all that I was feeling, and I told her about my struggles before coming and all that stuff. As I went back into my bed, I sort of just laid down and I felt this holy, this graceful, majestic like being sort of just like embraced me, and I just felt that like hug sort of, and I can remember just crying like directly into their arms. And then when they left, it was just sort of like all my weight just sort of dispersed, and there was just this peace that like encompassed me. Matthew 11:28-30, I skipped a couple words, but it goes, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. For I am gentle and lowly in the heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." As I thought of that verse, I literally found rest for my soul because I fell asleep. And I had no dreams that night. I remember I was just like asleep completely. A couple days later, we had these one-on-one conversations with a counselor. She had asked me if I had accepted Christ into my life, and I said, no, not yet. But after what had happened the night before with the hug or embrace, I was like, I think I'm ready for it. She prayed for me, and I said that I want to do it privately, so later that night, privately, personally, and verbally, I sort of just like tried out telling God that I wanted Him into my life and all that comes with Him. I want to be baptized to show like this landmark or this declaration of dependence on the Lord, so I can sort of say like, no matter how much I've done and what I'm going to do, there's no limit to how many times He's going to accept you and sort of open His arms to you.